The game has clearly decided it wants to be quiet today. Because despite me having the sound on, it's decided not to play any music. I'm just actually, before I get into the game... Hello Louie and Farmer Trap. Before I get into the game, I actually want to see what the fuck I'm trying to do here. Also, I want to get a... I don't know what to do that. I'll do off camera real quick. Alright, I think I've got an idea of what I want to do today. Hello! First things first, Lemonum needs to have lower taxes. Because the squatter's getting to those fuckers. This is the boring bit where I try and figure out what the fuck I did in the last stream and get moving again. So the Brutii are no more. The only Romans left are in fact the Scipiones. Other than me, of course. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this contingent from Rhodes, bring him to Halicarnassus, lower the taxes in Rhodes, and just get some peasants in construction to raise public order there. Halicarnassus can now come under siege. With, yeah, however many rams they built before I remembered that I was putting Halicarnassus under siege. Titus and Protestant are going to have just huge garrisons for the time being. I want to get a spy into Scythia. Nero Aelianus is about to die. He's 62, he's old. How do you avoid corruption? I have no fucking idea. Don't talk to the Italians, I guess. This army needs 1 horse, 1 archer, and then the rest will be legionaries. Let's get legionaries queued up here. Marseille can get the horse, and then legionaries. Lugdunum can provide the archer right now. That's 4 archers. And the rest will be legionaries, which are already queued up. Fantastic. We'll have another army to go down to North Africa. Now, over in Sicily, Syracuse and Messana are both under siege. North Africa, we've got Curta, which is under siege at the moment and will probably fall, as well as Tingi. Do I have an army en route to Curta at all? No. Can this army board the boat? Yes. So this army is going to land over in this general area and probably retake Curta before moving on. Your tea is hot for some reason. Have you just made it? How am I? I'm good. Feel old today. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm now 26. Feel really fucking old. The Scipii can't put out ships at all. The Egyptian ship that I've trapped quite a while back is still trapped with 18 men on a Birame. I'm going to start moving ships over towards the Egyptian ports. Which sounds like a dumb idea, but in fact is just a case of when I want to start the war with Egypt, I can immediately just blockade all their ports. And they won't be able to do much about it because the Egyptians don't tend to have much of a navy ever. So Halicarnassus has just come under siege. We'll move from Halicarnassus up towards Ephesus, which is currently owned by the Egyptians. Oh. So we'll have to pass through. How do the... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So basically Africa's going to be split between me and Egypt once I've done this. And Egypt will have a major advantage. Right. Yeah, I think the army building efforts over here are gonna have to continue. This army, yep, needs this archer. We can now start getting some... Oh, you can't actually produce anything that's actually of use. Capio, can you... Yeah, you're building Praetorians. Rome is building legionary cavalry as well. So you can see I'm building up multiple armies now. Hey, do I want this to be a strong army or a weak army? What's this? Roman cavalry. Okay, we'll have this as another army that has Roman cavalry. This could realistically go and take Batavia at this point. But I don't want it to. Cassius... Oh yeah, you're being built up still. What does Sam have? A buttload of town guard, that's fine. Ready to sail. London has been producing a fleet of archers. I think it's fair to say. You can go back into port. You are a rebel navy, fantastic. This fleet of archers can come down. London, could you actually, just because it's going to be more convenient, could you work on Roman cavalry? Because they'll be able to get down faster. Did I miss the birthday stream yesterday? That's fine. Let me see. Can I take Messana this turn? Yes. So let's get into our first battle. Chill with the language, guys. Oh, fuck, they've got amateurs. Chill with the language. No need to be constant with it. Ooh, Monster, you got a new logo. I like it. You know this game. Hello again, NASA Uden Fake.
The Scipii are Romans, and they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them.
Yeah. Louis kind of nailed it. Just because this isn't PG doesn't mean you can just constantly swear.
Many times
you got a new logo too. Oh, you did.
And many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win,
can you guys tell I made mine myself?
As much as mine.
Your internet's crap.
Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Roman.
There's Mantetna. Is that the end of the speech? That's the end of the speech. Right. Oh, that's delicious. There's actually quite a lot I can do here. So these ladders can go over here. These ladders can go here. This siege tower can go here. These ladders can go here, which hopefully they'll be able to take that wall. These towers, or these ladders, can go there. Is that lined up? No, it's not lined up. There. And this siege tower, I am literally just going to swarm them. Because we're going to start and immediately pause. I know that they don't have much of a defense, but the plan is, I want everything to come down at once. Which is why I'm now telling everything in a pause to get moving. Because if I move the camera back over here, down to ground level, on pause, they will now all start moving at once. So the Roman army... That music is so fitting. It's the most threatening music they can play during a battle. The Roman army is on the move. Like, I can select all these guys. Get them lined up in the middle. So everything's gonna make it to the walls. I think. Maybe one of the siege towers might not. It's... Possibly if one of the siege towers doesn't make it to the wall, it's gonna be this one. So if this makes it to the wall, everything's making it to the wall. It's like Game of Thrones. Will we get to the wall in time? That's at the wall. This siege tower probably won't go down.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be... Our ladders are in place, and our men are now attacking.
Hey, Battle of Armenia.
What use of walls?
The game is kind of spazzing a bit because I've got 2 ladders in the siege tower at the walls already. There's 2 more ladders in another siege tower yet to hit the walls. There's another ladder at the walls. And the second siege tower's just arrived. Final ladders are just about to go up.
Praise the gods! The siege towers are at the walls! Now the real fight! Our ladders are at the walls! Now bravery and steel will be tested as our men fight over the defenses!
So here comes the comedy of I need to get men
Great gods!
moving
Our
in
soldiers
various
have
ways.
done
You
well
need
this
to actually
day.
go
The walls are taken!
this way, in fact. You guys will need to go... No, that wasn't the group that I wanted to select. Now you guys need to come over to, like... How did I manage that? Yeah, you guys. Oh, it shifts a little down. You guys go there. You guys go here. You guys come here and collect the gate. You guys are gonna come around to this direction. No, 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 no. You guys go up there. You guys, I want you coming over this way. We're gonna collect up the walls as we go along. So this unit can come down to, let's say, here. Unit over on this side. I just flip the camera over. Unit over here is apparently confused by everything. Oh, this unit here can come down to, let's say here. So I'm going to build the enemy army. I'm going to do this in such a way that the enemy army is... Could you guys maybe use like all the wall instead of just some of it? Or all the ladders instead of just like one of them, please? Because amazingly, you get up there faster if you used all 5 fucking ladders. Nope, you just want to use the one. Fine. Go grab that. You guys are over here now. Fantastic. Down off the wall. You guys are mostly up. You guys are entirely up. Get down off the wall. As the other 2 units make their way around the city. Well, you guys have done your work up on the wall anyway, so you can get down. You guys have essentially done the work that you need to do on the wall. So some of you are going to come around in weird ways, but that'll work fine. Actually, they might use these ladders here. Nope, they're going to go through the gate. So, what I can now do is bring in my archers. to face this direction. I can bring in my cavalry to also face this direction, as well as the general. And the... Please tell me these are consecutive. They're not consecutive. Why are they not consecutive? So you and you and you, no, you and you and you and you and you can all make your way in as well. Face this direction. And now we get to start edging our way up through the city. Looks like the quickest way to do that. Is this one of these annoying ones where there's only one way in? Pretty much. That's actually an advantage for me. So if you guys want to... I'm gonna have to slow down time here. Can I get you guys to come in facing... Come on. In... Oh, they've got... Yeah, they've got onagers. I completely forgot they had onagers. Which I may have to send my cavalry in to deal with this. So if I were to bring my archers up to, let's say, this point here. Just spread them out. The concern here is... Okay, we have in fact captured all the wall. Which they're now knocking! Okay, get down off the wall, guys. Get down off the wall quickly. 36% damage. We shouldn't lose anybody, but I am worried about them knocking their own wall down. By being incompetent. If I can get in behind a building here, that's going to be great. Even damage their own tower. Right, what's going on over this side of the city? Looks like there's a lot of movement going on, that's fine. Is the flooding affected me? Flooding? I wasn't aware there was even flooding, dude. Right, I want my cavalry units to form up here. Nice and sharpish. Can you guys please... Why are they fighting over there? Oh, because there's men making their way up still. Let's see, it looks like my archers are making their way around. Please tell me they're being led by legionary cohort. Yes, they are. You. Where are you? Down the main bulk. Fantastic. I want you to also form up. For some reason the game doesn't seem to want me to be able to do this. Here. Because they've got... That looks like it could be a faction leader general's unit. You guys get into guard mode. I've just realized there's a... Damn... Go away, spyware software. You're spywaring yourself if you're doing that shit. Okay, seeing as the main battle has in fact begun, let's get my archers on guard mode and have skirmish mode disabled. Cavalry should be in position over to the side. Oh, it is. It is. Get on the onagers, please, gentlemen. In fact, they're just the onager. The onager crews have abandoned the onagers. In which case, get on the general. You are archers. It's not looking good for the cohort. Could you please run into position? Because I'm gonna need you up here. The cavalry is making a charge. Although their cavalry is fighting incredibly well. There's my other legion. The cavalry's arriving. And not a minute too soon. You know, Dal? So the onager crews are down to 21 men. They're trying to flee. I am now going to call in the legionaries. All of the legionaries. Because I want to crush their general right here, right now. The onager crews are going to die because there's no way through this. There's no way the onager crews can get through this. Their general's down to 61 men, mine's still at 51. Some of my cavalry are quite annoyingly having to fight the legionary cohort over here and aren't doing very well at it, actually. That's slightly concerning. One of my cavalry units appears to have died entirely or broken. Their onagers are still not very happy at all. Can I get the, can I do this? Please let me do this. Yes. Archers, stop firing at will. Start firing at the legionaries. I want to take out the legionary cohort in its entirety. Their general's down to 38 men. If I can kill their general, I can kill their army. I mean, this is a battle we've won already. We've lost 13% against 55, 56, 57%. Their leader's trying to run. He's dead.
The enemy leader is dead. No honest Roman will weep.
That was, in
even though he
fact,
was a countryman.
The leader of the Scipii. And now everything can target that legionary cohort. My entire army can descend upon these 92 men. And while it's been costly, it's been very costly for incredibly costly for cavalry. Probably due to friendly fire. But Scipii are about to break in this city. They're about to fall, and every single man they had is going to die. I'm going to get now the archers to stop firing because they're doing more damage to me than I am. Or than the Scipii are. There we go. Clear victory. We killed 318. Okay, they killed more men than me. Do I remember you? Yes, I do, Dwarven Noble.
Victory! Settlement captured!
We're in that unfortunate point of the game, though, where we have to wipe out the entire city. Every single time. There's no way around this. We should be able to also take Syracuse. No, Syracuse is going to be a next turn battle. That's fine.
Ready to sail.
What we can do, however, is take out Admiral Aulus's army, or fleet.
Victory! Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
And just have him over in the middle of the Mediterranean doing nothing. That's gonna be super advantageous to us. That army is heading down towards Curta as a backup army. It's not gonna get there in time to save Curta this time around, but it should get there to cause some trouble at least, and to kick the Scipii out if they do take it. So that's going to be it for this turn, I believe. So now we just let the armies form up. The former Brutii are now causing trouble, because they're now rebels and they're super aggro. Right, why is Cordoba unhappy? Because it's grown and it's now suffering from, I would guess, squalor issues. Squalor, distance to capital, culture penalty and unrest. Yeah, it's never good. We made 21 grand that turn. We are the most advanced faction. And Publius Latinius has now got a 10% bonus to all trade income. That's good. Narba Martius has got irrigation. It's now actually going to grow with an Imperial Pass. Samarobriva got something there that I didn't really take much notice of. You're pulling on a bunch of money. Yeah, let's get more trade on the go. We'll get trade from 2,619 up to 2,892. That is an amazing boost to Samarobriva, which has public baths now. Lebanon's got crop rotation. It's about to grow. Trier has crop rotation. It is going to get a forum, which is going to boost trade from 479 up to 519 and admin from 41 to 42. Although it will increase corruption from 334 to 341. Corruption is just a thing that happens. Trier, oh, that was just Trier there. Vicus Marcomania has sewers. It's now going to get some paved roads. York has the Temple of Keres. It can grab real quick a market to get some trade income going. And just drop taxes a bit. Capio's got irrigation. It can grab a scriptorium, which is going to increase public order through law. And not do a whole lot else. There's a bit of squatter still, but I think that can be kind of ironed out. There's a very high tax rate in Capio now because it's so close to Rome, our capital. Actually, our capital's Arretium. Byzantium's got mines +1, which means it's now going to be... Yep, it's pulling in a buttload of money. Grab some sewers and raise up the taxes. Byzantium, now known as Istanbul. Rhodes is a shrine to Jupiter. It's going to get some crop rotation and then some public baths. And Rhodes has repaired the wall, and Tylus has repaired the wall. Oh, Tylus. Tylus. Actually, Messana. I forgot. That your Temple of Saturn is still a false god. The defense of Syracuse is looking incredibly weak. They've got their faction leader. Oh my god, we're going to wipe out 2 faction leaders in 2 turns. So Secundus Scipio, the second faction leader, the second of the Scipii, is about to die. As well as some ballistas and some cavalry auxilia, as well as Captain Quintus, with his legionary cohort, 2 legionary cohorts and an early legionary cohort. This is an oldish army. And I would guess in Lilybaeum they've now got their faction leader, or faction heir. However, Lilybaeum is going to come under siege in about 2 or 3 turns. Because, well, we're sailing a giant-ass army to North Africa at the moment. Oscar can lower taxes. Palma can have... Oh, Palma can't have lower taxes. Palma's worrying. Cordoba's happy again. London needs... daily games to be happy. Why is London so unhappy? Unrest, culture penalty... Squalor. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work on public order, which means... It's 2 turns away. What's the quickest way to get this up? Temple carries. Right. Now to deal with the army situations. So you have 3 horse, 4 horse. And we're effectively just gonna throw full stack armies around now. Tarentum... Oh yeah, Tarentum can't actually train anything of use, can it? Placus the Wrathful is doing quite well. Proton, you need 2 more horse. Proton, could you train up 2 more legionary cavalry? I know that's a big ask. And then we'll start throwing... Do I want Tarentum to grow? Population 6,000, needs 12,000 to grow. Yeah, it's... Intentionally lose money from Tarentum, but have a 7.5% growth rate, which might be a bad thing. Right, this army down here is, I think, just picking up legionaries. Could do with some archers and stuff. 4 archers will be good. Could also do with actually 2 archers from there and then 2 Roman cavalry. And then 2 archers from here and 2 Roman cavalry. That'll be a full stack in probably 4 or 5 turns. Larissa has been training up a bunch of stuff as well, as has Thurman. Thurman actually has archers. So let's bring the full units of archers from Thurman into this army, which actually means this army requires 1 archer and 4 cavalry. So we'll train 1 archer in Athens. Have Sparta bring up some legionary cohorts. Yeah. And everything can kind of... Even then, doesn't Larissa have like a bunch of legionary? Yeah. Larissa's got a bunch of legionaries, so... This will be a full stack army in probably a turn and a half. Because we'll have 3 cavalry going in next turn, and then 1 more cavalry, and then whatever we need to fill in with legionaries, and can fill in with legionaries. And that can go over to... I'm gonna say North Africa. There's the Egyptians. This is the first time we've seen them. They got Philopator, as well as Desert Axeman, Nubian Spearmen. That's a weak army. That's an old army. We got 3 rams. Yeah, 3 rams will be enough to take this. We get our 3rd wonder. Greece is still alive, Mark Anthony. Greece is still alive, although I don't think it's going to last much longer.
Do not fear these rebel slaves. They are only slaves, and will die as easily as cattle. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. Many times I have faced these people, and still they are too stupid to learn their lesson. Today, men will die to teach them afresh that they should simply run away.
I should say, Mark Anthony, the Greeks are going to die to either me or the Egyptians. Because the Egyptians are the major power now, as well as myself. So maybe don't thank me just yet. And the archers. No. Just the archers. How did I do this last time? Was I just lucky last time? Archers. I want you guys to come up here and be kind of concentrated by the gate, just so you don't get shot up too much. Speed this up a bit. Get into the city.
Our soldiers are at the walls. Now
there's the Colossus of Rhodes, by the way. Mausoleum should be over there. There's the mausoleum. And just over there in the distance you can see the Temple of Ephesus. Or Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. Are they going to try and bring... No, don't bring the ram into the city, you morons. Just get into the city yourselves.
Roman military engineering triumph. Our soldiers have captured the walls.
Drop the ram.
Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
You lot. Get in. If you want to bring the ram, you can, but it's not the best idea. No, don't bring the ram. These are Cretan archers, which means best thing I can do is bring my archer militia or archer auxilia in. Get my early legionary cohort up to about here-ish. Yeah, up to, come on, here. Stacking unit of archers there. Stacking unit of archers there. Stacking unit of archers, come on. There. Leave the fourth unit where it is. Everybody run, please. Once you guys are up here, I want you to form Testudo. So as soon as you're in position, Testudo. So you don't get shot up too much. I rarely use this, but some of these situations, they're now killing my archers. Kill their damn archers. In fact, archers, I don't care where you are. Fire upon their archers. You kill my archers, that's fine. I'm gonna kill your entire army with my archers. Because fun fact, I've got more archers than you. Oh, you're down to 94 archers. What a shame. Oh, what? Oh no. How did this happen? Oh no. Oh no, there's more arrows going in. Oh no. Oh, what a shame. Oh no, there's even more arrows. Who would have thought that 4 units of archers would absolutely murder kill 1 unit of archers? Oh no, there's even more arrows going in. I can see that their slingers are attacking too now. Don't think I didn't see that. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. I wonder are their archers now so dead that... Yeah, the arrows are now missing more than they're hitting. Just because their archers are so dead. It's kind of hard to... never mind. That was a good volley. 11... Okay, let's start taking out the slingers, because they're now the bigger threat. So there's their volley going in. And here's my volley going in. In fact, loose formation, guys, so you don't get shot up as much. So it's rare that people actually bother using loose formation, but think this is a situation where it's necessary. I mean, they're in loose formation too, that's quite clear. The archers are definitely in loose formation, all 5 of them. The 34 slingers are in loose formation as well. There's no way that's a tie formation. 25 slingers now left. 22, 20. They want to fight of archer superiority, that's fine.
The enemy general flees. Press
Oh,
forward,
they're
so
trying
the
to run
Spaniard's
away.
army is broken too.
No. Cavalry! You can break this pseudo now. Just form a loose formation. All that dead green. In fact, all of their archers are now dead. Would you guys just keep firing on the slingers, please? I want to see if you guys can kill them before the cavalry actually arrives. Okay, 6 guys left. The cavalry's got on a good charge. 5, 4. Come on, who's gonna win? Well,
The gods be praised.
no.
The enemy's
Who's
hearts
gonna win the
are
battle to
full of
kill
fear,
all
and now they
their
flee.
slingers? It's gonna be the cavalry.
They're attacking us.
These 3 slingers are not long for this world. Although the cavalry does seem to appear to be just ignoring them, by and large. Oh, never mind, they're dead. There's their general. He's gonna have a few extra hit points. Although somehow I don't think he's gonna stand up to the assault that I've currently got him under. He just
Demands victory from her generals. And this day
trod on
is
by a horse.
clearly our
What a way to go! Yeah, that's a win. We got more kills as well, which is always nice. We now have the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. I'm genuinely hoping that the Jupiter. Genuinely hoping the Egyptians don't try and come and attack, because I don't want to get into a war with the Egyptians just yet. We can also take Syracuse this turn against Secunda Scorpio, their faction leader. Scorpio, yes, Scorpio, Scipio, and Captain Quintus against Kaizo Hostilius, the hostile Kaizo. Hello, Eduardo Vasquez. English is technically speaking my second language. Realistically speaking, it's actually my first.
I
But
am
hey,
known as something of a philosopher. Some ask me, why are we here? The answer is often complicated. But today, we are here to kill all those bastards! Those overly proud Romans over there are the Scipii. They think they are our equals, our enemies. I think they are dead men. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance.
Eduardo, thank you for subscribing.
Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. Now I say, this far and no further. Here we make a stand.
Yellow
You know my
Nuhif.
worth and what I have done before. Of the foes who attacked me in the past,
We got a
you
farmer
never
in
got
the
the boast
house.
of their success. Now then, look to your front. Mark your target when it comes.
All right.
Liz Davis, thank you for subscribing as well. Right, let's get this deployed. Siege tower there. Siege tower there. And yeah, we'll use the one.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy
Tomasz,
brought more men to the fight.
hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you for subscribing as well. We're gonna keep these two ladders as backup. Hello, reinforcements. I forgot about the reinforcements, and I completely forgot that your army tends to come in, or tends to be the very, very edge of a siege. Hashtag subspike. So the plan here is simple. We kill them. No, Mr. Skippy, I expect you to die. Right, could I bring the hoplites in? Realistically, I want to get the hoplites facing in this direction at the very
Praise
least.
the gods! The siege towers are at the walls! Now the real fight begins!
Legionaries, deal with that. Praetorians. Praetorians. Get in there.
Our ladders are in place, and our men
Roman
are
cavalry,
attacking.
get in there as well.
Against courage, what use of walls?
Praetorians, get in there as well. I'm gonna kill the captain that's outside here. He made a mistake in trying to ambush us from behind. Our captain is dead somewhere in the middle of that.
And now his men fear us. It is time to
They're
press
not.
the
They're not
attack.
actually going to make it through this. So the entire reinforcing army is about to die. What's over here, by the way? Mercenary Peltas. Yeah, they've got 2 men left. 1 man left. No men left. Fantastic. Now. Over here, they've got ballistas. And they've got the ballistas firing for some reason at the siege tower that I don't think can actually be killed anymore. Now I'm running the men that went up the ladders. These guys are going to run over and take the gateway so that I can run in my... well, the remnants of my cavalry to take out their ballistas.
Great gods! Our soldiers have
Is that the
done
gateway?
well this day.
Gateway's taken.
The walls are taken.
Cavalry, get in. Legionaries. Yeah, all 6 of you. Actually, you can be on wall duties. So you can kind of run your way around to the wall. To the back end of the city, if you can figure that out. Can you figure it out? You can kind of figure it out. So the ballista is now being attacked by their own walls. And the cavalry is being killed by the walls as well. Fan-fucking-tastic. Ballista men are cowering in fear and trying to run away. It's not going to end well for them. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 2, I think that's it. 1, dead. Right, you guys are on the good side of the wall here. You guys to come down over and take this gateway. Where is the best way in here? Nice straight run there. So, assuming this trail of legionaries can move faster than 3 units of archers. I want to get my archers kind of formed up in here like that, with 3 units of legionaries blocking them there, and the Praetorians can actually form the frontal guard. Yeah, as well as behind the Praetorians, the hoplites in a phalanx. Now, ooh, they're all going to come in through this way, aren't they? Yes. That's going to work nicely for me. You're in lurk mode, that's fine, Massey. There's a lot of people in lurk mode today. I appreciate people talking. Just kind of an FYI thing. But, you guys want to lurk? You guys want to lurk. That's fine by me. These guys up on this flank here. I want you guys, because you're just mercenaries. I don't really care to... Yeah, skirmish mode enabled. And I want you guys to form up at the very front of this whole thing. So there, like that would be nice. Hello, man with a Russian name that I can't read because I can't read Cyrillic lettering. Feel like playing a game while watching. I thought you said you were burned out of games. This is apparently a shrine to man with pointy crown. Although I get the feeling this is actually a Greek building, so it might be... like it is a Greek building, so it's a shrine to... one of their gods. This, by the way, is what the Imperial Palace actually looks like, which... I don't know if that's true to life, but if it is, holy crap, the Romans is in big buildings. So, if I can glitch the camera up here. This is, whoops. This is the view from the top of the Imperial Palace, down onto the plaza below. Which, as you can see, is quite impressive. Although I don't know, again, how true to life that actually is. Why are you walking in that way? Good. Now I've got to get the legionaries in to deal with this nonsense. And even the Praetorians are going to have to come in and sort this bullshit. Slow down time. I mean, we're going to win this. There's no doubt that we're going to win this. It's just an inconvenience. In fact, cavalry, could you guys come in as well and lend a hand? Particularly with the general. You guys stop firing at will. You guys come in and help with the cavalry. Will this be on YouTube as a video? Yes! Almost immediately after the stream, in fact. I tend not to fuck about with shit, so... on this channel, anyway. So, pretty much immediately after the stream, this will be up as a video. As soon as YouTube processes it through. Be pissed off with the weather here for my because it's a bit married tomorrow. Reception, field. Hope there's a backup plan. Because I don't think the field plan is going to work too well. I need to get some urban cohorts on the go, I think. Also known as the Roman Chuck Norris. Here's the cavalry! Their general is dead. So that's 2 Scipii leaders I've killed in 2 turns.
This is a heroic...
705 kills. Hey, we got more kills than they did. I hope there's a backup plan. I'd imagine there is.
Victory!
Exterminate the populace.
Rome has conquered.
I need to... A shrine to Baal! Jesus. Right, Skippy Eye, you need to get your shit together. You need to repair the wall as well, because they attack their own walls like the idiots they are. Lilybium will now presumably have their faction leader. If not Lilybium, then Carthage or Thapsus will. I can't see their faction leader being in Dimity. Also, you might have noticed they've actually run out of family members. Unless this is their faction leader. No, it's just a family member. They've run out of family members, so almost all their armies are now being led by just captains.
I shall speak with them at once.
What's their new capital? I'm guessing their capital is still Lilybium. Yeah, Lilybium's still their capital. That army's on its way in nicely. This army here is waiting on legionary cavalry and Praetorians, which is always nice. You in the next turn will be able to move in there. Captain Tiberius is waiting on 2 units of cavalry, which you'll get presently. In fact, Ariminum, build 1 more unit of cavalry and start working on... Yeah, just early legionary cohorts will do. Arretium, I want you to make 1 more archer and then some legionary cohorts. Rome has got more legionary cavalry to come down to Placus the Wrathful. So that's him up to 3 legionary cavalry essentially. Which means Rome can stop training these legionary cavalry and start training Praetorians. So we're gonna have an army in the forms of this army of Placus the Wrathful. In fact, not Placus the Wrathful. Placus the Wrathful is the best commander of the lot, isn't he? Even though he's just 1 command star. Secundus the Handsome, how good are you? 1 command star and more influence. But you've got godlike perfection. Also, you're infertile. You're fucking useless. Person with the Russian, I don't know. Herbert Ball? What? Have I watched HBO Rome? I have not watched HBO Rome. I need to actually just move my chat window because I'm using Restream.io to stream. Halicarnassus, you can't retrain anything. Can I don't want to take on the Greeks and I don't want to take on the Egyptians. Halicarnassus, you're just gonna kind of stand there with a big army. And this death ball over here is gonna go take Cadonia in probably the next turn or 2. We're going to continue building up death ball armies because the point of this is we're going to place a ship with an army here. We're going to put a ship with an army here. We're going to put a ship with an army here. Another one 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 here. And another one here. Because the point of what we're doing here is we're going to attack Egypt on as many fronts as we possibly can in a single turn. So this army here in Tylus that's primarily Praetorians, that's actually a good army. Tylus, can you retrain the Praetorians and the archers? Meanwhile, I'm going to move the full units of Praetorians out, as well as the full archer units. You have nothing really of interest to me. Oh, this is the army I bought a while back. Yeah, there's nothing really of interest to me there. get you into the city and just get you retrained as well. Why not? Byzantium, can you by any chance train Praetorians and Legionary Cavalry? Yes. Thessalonica, get some archers. Belazar, can you train up any legionaries at all? No, you're not really of much use to me right now. Belazar, you keep growing. You keep at the low taxes, keep growing. Actually, yeah, Massey, if you could use Google Translate to say, could you speak in English, please, in Russian? Because I'm guessing that's Russian. And hello, Andriti. How are you doing today? Right. Admiral Vibius has tried to fight. Okay. That was a mistake, Skippy Eye. That was a big mistake. Oh, you're terrible. Where's this Skippy Eye fleet? Where's this fleet of bastards that attacked me outside Carthage? Is this it, Admiral Aulus?
Ready to sail.
You
Attack.
fucked up.
Victory.
Oh, and Admiral Vibius as well.
Ready to sail.
That was a mistake.
Victory.
Oh, hey, look, I've got another huge fleet over here.
Prepare for battle. Victory.
All right.
And oh dear, there's only 11 men there. There's another.
Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Oh, your doom has come upon you now, Admiral Vibius.
Captain. Attack.
Ah. I lost the ship in that as well. Thank you to whoever subscribed, by the way. You're gonna wait until he asks again. It's easier to,
Sir.
Was it where was I training the... Oh, apparently it is 2 turns away. Did I at least get an archer somewhere? I did in Athens.
Sir. Onward.
So 4 archers. 3 cav. 4 cav. We got onagers and we will only need 1 more legionary.
Splitting the troops.
Now, this death ball down here.
Imperator.
So you are up to 2 cav. You'll have 3 cav next turn. Oh!
Sir.
Nope, you've got 3 cav now, so it'll be 4 cav next turn. And then it'll be nothing but Praetorians. Right, Admiral Cornelius has passed block, that's fine. 38,000 made last turn. Secundus Manius has died in Aquincum. Minerva has been born. Rimidum's built catapult range. You can now build an awesome Temple of Jupiter. For reasons of population growth. And happiness. Marseille has an aqueduct. Marseille, could you please build... Why is population growth so low? Squalor. Army barracks, that should help. Conductor Donum's got highways. Get a shipwright so that the trade is a bit more efficient. Palma's got a dockyard. Palma, you are probably gonna have... Yeah, you've got squatter problems as well. Quite bad squatter problems, wow. An archery range. Hopefully we'll take care of some of the Vicus Gothai about that. Doesn't really matter what's being built at the moment, just the things are being built. In fact... Go for happiness, then public order, then yeah. Cordoba. Retrain all this stuff. Sparta. Public order, public order, public order, public health. Money, defense. Paralism. Public order, public order, public order, growth and money, and then defense. We're making so much money now that it doesn't matter if I'm queuing things too much. Russian is a harsh language. Yes, it is. Thessaloniki, you can get slightly higher taxes and public baths for growth. Masana, building a shrine to Jupiter. I was incredibly happy because I got a massive garrison that's about to be moved out of there. Halicarnassus is a shrine to Jupiter. And two Egyptian armies waiting outside. That is decidedly not good. Oh no. Oh no. I've just spotted what's happened. Fuck. Let's get some heavy on it just built. We'll need that against Egypt. So what's just happened? Sonic Hex, thank you for subscribing with your Xbox username. War with Egypt. That means one thing and one thing only. This Egyptian fleet dies. And now we have to go blockade the Egyptians.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Fleet ready. Yes, Captain.
Does Leptis Magna have a... or Lepsis Magna or whatever.
Fleet ready.
So we gotta
Yes,
go
Captain.
deal with the
Move
Egyptians.
sir. Fleet ready. Yes, Captain. Ready.
Quickly
Yes, Captain.
and efficiently.
Out of move, sir. Fleet ready.
So Kirene is blockaded.
On move, sir. Fleet ready.
You need to come over this way.
Ready to
You
sail.
need to come over this way.
Yes, Captain.
You
Move
need
depleted,
to
sir.
come over this
Fleet
way.
ready. Set
You need to
sail.
come over this way.
Move depleted, sir.
You need to come over this way.
Set sail.
We're gonna blockade the Egyptians as quickly as we possibly can to prevent them from getting
Yes, Captain.
troops out effectively.
Aye, Captain.
Admiral Ramses can lose there.
Attack.
And Admiral Gnaeus,
Victory!
you need to come over and blockade the Cretan docks. Rhodes, I need you to stop building those, start building Thermes. Sparta, keep up the good work. Corinth, keep up the good work. Athens, keep up the good work. Why did I not get any troops that turn? It's just occurred to me that these guys didn't actually train. Croton's doing well. Tarentum can't really do much. Kappa's doing well. Rome is doing well. Up here, this army now has 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's perfect. Mediolanium, I want you building nothing but Praetorians. I could build Arcani, but they're not going to be worth it. I do enjoy how regularly everything just goes to shit when I've got a nice plan. It's like, oh, Attack the Egyptians in 3 turns time, because then the Scipii will be dead. No, actually, the Egyptians will come and attack me instead. You need to move down to the coast. You need to come over to here. 6 turns until surrender. And they do have siege equipment built. I think we might be able to save Curta. The army from Messana, or the majority of it at least, gonna leave a unit of Roman cavalry behind, can come out. Messana can drop some taxes there and start training up Praetorians. Syracuse, the army of Syracuse, with the exception of the
Attack! Victory!
Mercs, can come out as well.
Prepare for battle. General, engage the enemy.
We'll all resolve this
Victory! Orders.
and lay siege to Lilybaeum.
Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under
So
siege,
Kaiser
sir.
Hostilius can come in next turn and we can take Lilybaeum. Yeah, you're building heavy onagers. That's going to be good use against the Egyptians. There was a full stack army up here. Marseille, Narbo, Palma could probably do it, actually. Palma, can you build? Yes, Quincurmes. Actually, Triremes. We'll take 2 of those. Carthago Nova, can you build? Yeah, take 2 Birames. Oscar, I want 2 Birames out of you as well. No, not a spy. 2 Birames. Take Rome for yourself, my friend. After GameSpy is shut down, is there any way to play this game online? Yes. Yes. Because you've got Game Ranger. Game Ranger will be the best way to play Rome online now. So Halicarnassus, you guys are gonna have to deal with Philosopher, as well as Velociraptor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, for some reason I didn't train the cavalry. What do we have up here in Battle Order? Manius Julius. Come out of Battle Order and be met with, by, at literally some point, some cavalry out of Dam. Captain Tiberius. You, my good friend, require some legionaries. And yes, I am ignoring the fact that Patavium has gone rogue and decided to not be a true Roman city. Cordoba has been training legionaries. What's this army? Legionaries. What's this? Cavalry to join the legionaries. Cordoba, what else can you train? More legionaries, please. Scalabus. Okay. Tinky, can you train anything of use to me? You can retrain these guys. And repair your wall. Look, quite a large army there of puppies. It's your last Moonbow stream. Oh no! School sucks. I've yet to meet somebody who actually enjoyed school. Well, while they were there. Everybody enjoys it in hindsight, but nobody enjoys it while they're there. So we got good trade income. It's just that we're going to be spending a lot of money in the next few dozen turns taking on the Egyptians. So in this turn, I want to demand... Can I actually cancel that? Become a protectorate, except or we will attack. Okay, how about this? You make me a single payment of this, or we'll attack. Oh, they've... Now, I did give them a chance. They're going to attack Curta now. I can win this. We've got 79, 110 archers. We can win this battle. I'm using the Steam version, Cassius. We can win this battle. I think. It's gonna be costly for them for sure. Because they're gonna be deploying my archers in such a way that I want to try as much as possible to cause maximum damage.
And they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. Behind these city walls we must make our stand. These people have no other defenders. And if we fail, then we will pay the price. Slavery, rape, and pillage will be their fates, if they are lucky. We must keep them safe. That is the warrior's way. They are keen, eager, and foolish. We need only let them die before our walls. There are more of them than there are of us. So be it. We will fight like lions instead of men. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me.
Why do they helping me? They're not?
To arms!
Brugii are dead. I killed them.
Think of Rome and all we can do for her. Then we will do our duty to Roman honor!
I killed the Brugii on Wednesday. Right. I want my 3 archer units. Basically on the gateway here. If I can prevent them from taking the gateway. If I can prevent them from taking the gateway, they can't move their cavalry in, they lose automatically. That's basically the only hope I have. Is to cause maximum damage to this legionary cohort, and most importantly to this legionary cohort here with the ram. So I'm gonna get my archers to, with flaming ammo, fire on this cohort. Because the aim here is to set the ram on fire or kill the cohort. Are they already out of range? No, 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 please don't. They're gonna get to the gateway. They're gonna take out the gate. This is gonna be disastrous. Don't fire at will. Fire at these guys. Okay, fire at will. Fire at will. Archers, I want you firing at will as well. Our only hope is to take out as much as we possibly can of their army. No, fire at will. Oh, the ram's down. The ram's down. Should have sent out Cav to destroy the ram unit. It doesn't matter, the ram's destroyed. Now we just need to worry about... The siege tower's down too! Everything they're going to be bringing up is going to be coming up
The ladders have reached the
through
walls, but
ladders.
steel will keep the enemy out.
And we do have 140 legionaries right here. as well as just over 100 cav. There is, I think, a good chance of winning this. But my legionaries are going to have to come up on the wall now. We cannot let them take the gate. If they take the gateway, that's this done. There is no coming back. This is a early legionary cohort. I've got more legionaries. Let's see. Move that cohort up there.
The enemy are at the walls with ladders. Now Roman bravery must be proved in you.
Are we killing this cohort? We're killing this cohort. Yes, guys. Fire on this cohort here. Because this cohort is trouble. Come on. Because if we can get this cohort, we can actually sandwich this one. Granted, they do have a second cohort there that's being shot at by the walls. Yeah, they're bringing in their second cohort now. Meanwhile, over here, our cohorts are doing pretty well against theirs. This cohort over here is going to be standing defensive against this cohort of 99, which is presumably going to march directly at them. Yes. Okay, so you guys now need to run at this cohort. Because if we lose that tower, it's going to be problematic. The fewer things that we
The walls
lose,
are no longer ours.
the
The
better.
enemy have taken them.
Enemy forces have captured something or other. Probably that gateway, that tower. The fighting is taking place on my side of the tower, well, their side of the tower, which is not good. That actually gives them an advantage, so I'm going to pull back. Now I've got the advantage because they're going to have to try and come through the door one at a time. In theory, I've got an advantage at least. In practice, I got a massive numbers disadvantage. Over here. These guys are down to 110, 14, 23. They're bringing in... Oh, that's 3 cohorts. That's decidedly not good. Over here, we've got 78 against 79. This is just going to be a battle of attrition. 74 against 78. We're winning this. We're winning this side. That is good. We can't take them on with our cavalry. They've got too much heavy stuff. So all we want here is these two legions to just hold long enough for this third legion over on this wall here to chunk their way through this legion, which is now down to 58 men. We're down to 72, by the way. Long enough to come into the back there. This legion over here, on this wall, they've got 2 light auxilia coming in. That's yeah, it's going to die. It's not going to win. We can't get the cavalry up. But we're alive, yeah. 56, 66. They're fresh. It gets warmed up. It looks like the archers are in trouble. So we're gonna have to start using the archers in inventive ways. We cannot lose the gateway. If we lose the gateway, it's over. Now on the flip side, if we lose this tower, it's not the end of the world because we can just charge cav at it. If we lose this tower, which we already have, it's not the end of the world. We can charge cav at this cohort here. Okay. My cohort's now fleeing. What are they wanting to do? If they come and take the... It looks like we're going to lose this battle. We've lost 40 against 43%. That's not actually bad. That's not entirely terrible, actually. My men are standing up well at the very least. Now, what do they want to do once they take the gate? My instinct says they're going to come down off the wall. No, they're going to charge cav in. Okay, take out the general, take out the general, take out the general. That's just equities. Where's the general's holding back? If we can take out their equities, this might turn in our favour. General's coming in. Everything up on the wall is broken. Except this unit of 19 men. It's now against 30. Yeah, we've lost this, but we're just going to put up as big a fight as we can. Cause as much damage to the Scipii. They don't have the money we do.
Your gallant general has fallen and caused his troops much heartache.
Okay, so that's...
Much better to have lived.
That's a loss. And a clear defeat, but we got more kills. That is the most important thing in that siege. We were going to lose that probably one way or another. We lost it in a less spectacular way than we could have. And now we're just going through naval nonsense because the remainder of the Brutii fleets are bitches.
Awaiting your command.
Captain Appius, how much would you cost? 25 grand. Actually, what would I get out of that? Captain Appius has joined my faction. No. If there's a family member, which there isn't, would have been a good deal. Mediolanium has got a pantheon. Fantastic. Mediolanium, can you build an army barracks? I want to be able to get better. What can I build out of the army barracks then? Guessing it's the I don't know. There's some reason to get that, I'm sure. Uvum highways. Get a. Can you build Praetorians if I do that? No. But you can build legionaries. Yeah, Uvum get legion barracks. We're going to Yakum. Get. You're 3% low. Yeah, irrigation would probably be better for you. Damn, you've got an awesome temple series. Carries. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Get yourself a legion barracks. Corrales has got a new thing. Corrales. Can you get for me, please, a legion barracks, because being able to train more legionaries is always good. Numantia has crop rotation. Numantia, you're probably suffering quite badly from squalor. Not as badly as I thought, but still, get the cavalry stables. Quincum's got public baths, fantastic. There's probably quite an issue, not too bad of an issue of squatter here. Could you get a practice range? Corinth has an aqueduct. Corinth, can you get yourself an archer range as well? And start pumping out legionaries. Byzantium's got sewers.
Alright!
Check my public order in some towns. I can increase taxes. Yeah, good point. Can't believe somebody would can't believe someone would read my name. Don't read it. Thank you. You got me. Says Byzantium sorted. Tylus is mines +1. Fantastic. Mines +1. This is going to be a bit away from the Egyptian front. So I can kind of work on public order and stuff. Here. To get higher taxes out of Titus. Messana. Again, we can work on taxes. That's as high as I'm willing to go right now. Tingy has done repairs. Can you go to very high? Okay. So that's all that done. Let's go to the lists scroll. Sort by public order. Belazra has 205%. Oh yeah, Belazor we're actually trying to grow, so we're intentionally leaving the taxes low there and in Tarentum. Segestica realistically needs to grow as well. Corinth, again, needs to grow. All of these cities that have super low taxes and super high public order need to grow. Paralisum, however, can get higher taxes. Vicus Marcomannia can get higher taxes. Croton can get higher taxes. Thermon can get higher taxes. Carthago Nova can get higher taxes. Vicus Gotha can get higher taxes. Loosica can get higher taxes, up to 85%. Or down to 85% public order. Salona can get higher taxes. Domus can get normal taxes. Capio can't actually get higher taxes. Mediolanium can. Is there any reason not to? The Mediolanium is as big as it's going to get now. Byzantium could actually do with lower taxes for growth reasons, but in fact, because of that, I'm going to go for land clearance and work on growth with Byzantium. Apollonia is as high as it can go. Segesta is now as high as it can go. Larissa's, that's going to do them, that's going to do them. That's going to do them. It's as high as Rome is willing to go right now. That's good. That's good. We can nudge that up. We can nudge this up. See, now we're heading into the regions where it's going to be kind of touch and go with tax increases. And everywhere else is fine. Okay. Settlement occupied Curta. Fine. There's an army coming in to deal with that. We lost 25,000 that turn. Trier has expanded. Just queue that up. We've got 2 new generals somewhere or other, which I don't really care about right now. My priority is getting these armies together. What are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Arretium, nope. Mediolanium, nope. So I guess, where was I building the 4th archer? Did I train the 4th archer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 and 4. Which means you just need a Praetorian as a leading unit. And the rest can be your full stack. Fantastic. Starting south. You should now be able to have the final legionary cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, fantastic. And Capua, start sending out your Praetorian. Rome, send out your Praetorian. Tarentum can't do anything. I want you heading over to the coast there like that. This fleet can land and immediately besiege Curta again.
Besieging settlement, sir.
That'll do to take Curta. Kaiser Hostilius. Just walk through camp taking guys twice here. And you auto resolve. That's fine.
General, attack.
Bring you up to the wall. I want to control this army primarily. 5 rams. Fantastic. I don't want Kaiser Hostilius controlled by AI because AI are stupid. Julii Scorpio is their factionaire. So their faction leader is actually in North Africa somewhere, probably in Carthage. Let's fight in the battle, man. I've already completed the campaign. I just want to wipe out the Romans and then the Egyptians after that. Is the plan here. Unless, of course, the game crashes. Which it looks like it might have. It didn't.
Today we face those masters of cunning, arrogance, and dishonesty. They are a dangerous foe.
The plan was going to be full map.
They have been lulled into a false sense of security by
and I changed my mind.
Defensive wall, as if that will protect them. Our numbers are vastly superior. It may not seem fair, but we are not here to be fair, only to win.
Who cares if we got more men? That just means it's going to be faster.
Still, they are too stupid to learn their lesson. Today,
you can just steamroll the Scipii out of Italy and Sicily and then just move on to North Africa and steamroll them out of there too.
As help is coming. Within the day, another army of ours will arrive for this battle.
There's a fun little thing.
Shame in fear. There is only
the Brugii are gone.
Try not to look
Scipii
scared, and you'll find bravery in
should
your
be
heart.
very afraid of me right now. Considering wiping out the Brugii, I was also dealing with the Scipii.
Await my orders.
Hang on, does this town has wooden palisades but an imperial palace? What does this tell us about the Brugii or the Scipii priorities? They want to build nice buildings but not have any defensive structures whatsoever. Now, hilariously, the reinforcements are coming in. My reinforcements are around the other side of this. Why are my reinforcements over the other side of the city? Why are my reinforcements actually within the map? AI reinforcement. No. I turned off the AI control. Hate this game sometimes. Like, oh, I don't want the AI to control this because otherwise my army will die. Okay, so we're just gonna have AI control here for you guys. So I hope that's okay with you. I know you said you didn't want it, but we decided it was best. We decided you were wrong. And the best thing you could possibly do was have AI reinforcements turned on. Regardless of what you thought. Now what are their reinforcements doing here? Are their reinforcements turning to face the army of Kaiser Hostilius? Or are they coming to try and face off against my army? They're coming to try and face off against my army. Kaiser Hostilius, for some reason, is doing weird stuff. Is Xynor or Zazor? Probably because my army would be too big. Well, no, because otherwise... Here's the thing. I intentionally set it up with Kaiser Hostilius set off to one side.
Soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through.
So that once I took the walls, I could... As the reinforcements started trickling in from the side of the map, I could have them kind of take over the battle. Like, I had fully factored into the fact in my original plan for this battle that I would not have this full double army at my disposal immediately. Like, I'm not an idiot. I know how the game works. But for some reason the AI decided that both armies needed to be there at the same time. My men are shooting at something, but I'm not entirely sure what. Or are my archers firing? My archers are not firing, that's good. So soon as the
Archer! Archer! Archer Auxilia!
as soon as the walls fall, just trying to rearrange my army here.
Archer! Archer!
There we go.
The enemy gate is down! Our battering ram has done its work!
So the archers can fire on... It's just Equites. If it was the general's unit, I'd be definitely focusing firing.
On us today. The walls are broken.
If this was the general's
Our
unit,
troops
I'd
are
be
forward.
doing a focus fire, but it's not. You lot, get into the city. You lot are not quite there yet. You lot are not quite there yet. They're sending their cavalry around to try and flank me, but that's not going to work. What are the archers taking out still? Cavalry and another
Show
unit.
no mercy. The enemy walls are down. Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath the
There's
ruins.
a practice range. I think that's a practice range at least. Oh no, it's a catapult range. Very short for a catapult range. Is that the general? Legionary cavalry as well. Right. You get in. You get in. You start coming down and marching in the Principes. You get in and take out this cohort.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
You march on the Principes from this side. You march on the Principes from this side. We're gonna do a nice little pincer here. Their cavalry is broken because, well, they've been shot to shit. Basically. This legionary cohort swarmed up, but not really gonna do a whole lot. Except maybe get pin-cushioned. So now, what's defending here? Legionary Cav. That's actually kind of good. We're wiping out their heavy cavalry unit. Our heavy cavalry unit is still in reserve. We can move the remainder of our legionaries forward now, as well as the cavalry. Let's deal with the Principes, or what remains of them. They've got Hastati. This says a lot about the Scipii that they've resorted to using Hastati. Okay, take out the Hastati, guys. Scipii training standards. Using military units that just can't stand up anymore. I think I can take this city with just these 4 units here. The secondary army's kind of coming around the walls and probably getting shot to shit. You are not the faction Here you are. That is the general's unit. I'm willing to bet it is, at least.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Their reinforcing army is running, which is good. Okay, cavalry. Want you into the city. Remainder of the legionaries into the city.
The
Archers.
is running away. The gods
I'm
be
guessing that
praised.
was something to do with Kaiser
The general
Hostilius.
is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
Archers, I want you guys to form up here. If you guys want to, maybe. Come, there we go. Over there. Thank you for subscribing. Whoever just subscribed. Legionaries. I want you to deal with the war dogs. Is that their general? It's just legionary cav. I want you to also deal with the war dogs. Oh, the war dogs are ignoring this legionary cohort. That's fantastic. It means the handlers can get killed. They're all gonna die anyways, but so it doesn't matter. But it's fantastic that it's causing trouble for them. Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Legionary cohort. Can you... Nope, you can't because I can't get around the lag here. It's an old issue from Rome. Or in Rome. That, oh, they're sending in more Hastati. Yeah, this is actually a different unit of Hastati to the one they sent before. And it's broken already. They've barely taken any losses and they're already trying to run. No. No, that's... I'm sorry, but I've got to take you guys out of your misery. Cavalry. I'm not dealing with Scipii training standards. Legionaries, can you take out the Principes, which are also hilariously outdated? Actually, cavalry, yeah, you can help. You can help the legionaries, especially seeing as their Principes have now folded. Feel free to talk in chat, by the way, guys. I'm not ignoring chat entirely. Right, what can I do here now? There's a cohort up here. That's actually kind of good. Your forward cohort. Take out those Hastati. Everything bar the archers can basically come barreling up here. Because anything that's off... Yeah, pretty much everything they've got is over here now. There's their general. I want to take out the general. Don't want the general to be fallen now or later. Ooh. I really don't know what I want to do with their general. I mean, I know I've got enough troops to just wipe them off the face of the map right now. That's not the issue. The issue is they're still trying to attack me, so in goes the cavalry. Am I going to be getting a new campaign after this is ended? No, I'm actually going to be moving on to different games. That is Missile Cav. Missile Cav needs to go immediately. Missile Cav is a threat. There's their general. Where's my general? Right in front of their general. That's not good. Okay. Legionary Cav, can you help the general himself? And legionaries, I also want you to help take out the general. Everything else is secondary. The Missile Cav is going to fall in a moment. Missile Cav, I think, has already fallen. I'm concerned about the well-being of my own general. Pull back. Their general is going to fall. He's got 32 men left. He's sure of defeat now. Roman Cav, come on, help out there. General's unit, take out the Stati. Just for XP reasons. So in the space of 3 turns, we wiped out 3 family members of the, there we go, of the Scipii.
The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Now unfortunately, I've noticed they do still have men kind of out around the boundaries here. Which means I might want to take a victory by default. Which basically means I just kill everything on the plaza. What's over here that I might need to be worried about? Praetorian cohort. That I do need to be worried about. Everything, get over there. I mean, it's a pretty... That's 137 men in that tiny space. They've glitched into a death ball. There were 137 men, there's now 62 and falling sharply. Sounds like a weather report. 62 Praetorian falling sharply. And now they're all dead. Fantastic. Looks like they've moved more troops onto the plaza in a sad, pathetic attempt to try to not die immediately. So let's get everything over here to take out... what looks to be Hastati, maybe Principes. And these aren't legionaries, I know that much. Just can't recognize them by eye. Hastati, and if they're Hastati, these are Hastati. They've got 2 units of Hastati left in this city. And these 2 units of Hastati have possibly the worst view in the world, as they see my army rounding the corner and heading straight for them. Here's a spoiler alert, it doesn't end well for Hastati when there's multiple cavalry units followed up by multiple legions. In fact, the cavalry's losing more than I needed to. Cavalry can come over there. Just stand off. Stand off over there. Way off over there. I am terrible. Yes. I know this. I never claimed to be good. I don't know why the fuck you thought I'd be good. I don't know why I'd need to be good to play a game on YouTube. Know what kind of bullshit point you're trying to make? I'm bad at games, yes. It's kind of my thing. If you don't like it, you can fuck off. I'm not forcing you to be here, I'm not paying you to be here. Wouldn't pay anybody to be here. I'm not getting paid to be here. Try to avoid friendly fire. Ah, no, it's fine. I can retrain everything. Rest of the army, can you take out these Astati, please? Because it's getting annoying. In all honesty, I'm trying to avoid friendly fire. I'm just bad at the game. Single Hastati left. Here we go. Clear victory.
Heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
A heroic victory? No, it's not. Well, maybe it is because I barely lost anybody. In fact, I probably mainly lost cavalry. Play the new Total War games, have to be more patient. I know this. I have played the newer Total Wars. Repair the wall. Retrain the men. And let me think. What is the next logical step? Is to blockade Carthage once again. And destroy this navy. Right. The army has in fact landed at Curta. This fleet can now start heading north and be met with... well, met by the fleet from Osca, as well as the fleet from Palma, and the fleet from Carthago Nova. So we're going to form a super fleet out of this. They're going to be used to transport Cassius Rabirius. This army of Cassius, or Placus the Wrathful, is going to be getting a lot more men very soon. The army here needs a couple more men to be perfect, and it's going to be horse, cavalry, and I think it's going to be another unit of cavalry. 1, 2, 3, yep. Another unit of cavalry. This is now officially a full stack. You can hop onto Admiral Gnaeus' ship. The fleets can't be merged. Right. Admiral Gnaeus, head into Athens. Because I need to retrain you real quick into being a proper trireme. You can be joined by a second trireme, just as a defensive trireme. You guys are going to head over to Crete. That is an Egyptian naval ship. We lost. Shit.
Aye, Captain. Yes, Captain.
So the plan here, if you can see what I'm at least trying to do, is I'm going to be using multiple fleets to deal with the Egyptians by blockading as much trade as is humanly possible from them. Now, the Greeks still actually have a capital. The Greeks are still in existence. The army from Tylos is mostly retrained now, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this have any cavalry? It doesn't. So... Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. merge with this army. Principes can be disbanded at this point, as can the Equites. And you can just train up Praetorians. Byzantium, you've been training legionary cavalry. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. But Lazarus is not training anything. Thessalonica is training our troops. Hello, Drizio! I'm quite tired. I just want to tab out and check something real quick. Checking a few little things. Okay. And why is Discord scrolled that far up? Oh, I was reading that right when I saw the notification. Hello, Thomas Jefferson. English, please. Not gonna be a dick about it, but I can't understand most languages.
Victory! Fleet ready! Ready to
Blockade.
sail! Ready to sail! The fleet cannot go there!
Yeah. Curta came under siege this turn, did it not? Yes.
General!
We can... Yeah. Let's just end this turn. Doesn't matter too much about the stuff that I missed out on. It's not a big deal. The Scipii will die. The Egyptians tried something there that didn't work. Fucking... This is all former Brutii. Oh, you got 2 stars. Yeah, we'll get you. Why not? There's been an earthquake somewhere. That's not good. We made 28,000 that turn. That's why I'm not caring about money all that much. Marseille has grown. Can queue that up. Bordesholm has grown. For I think the first time in a little while. There's been an earthquake in Capua. That's not good. What do I need to repair in Capua? Nothing. Fantastic. So I do need to train the early legionary cohort that was already there. Oh, Drusilla's dead. Construction report. Report sounds good. Summer is in desperate need of public order. London has a large temple of carries. Just boost that to an awesome temple immediately. Like Macmania has paved roads. Yeah, I could do with more growth. Hey, the undead. Or underused even. Undead. York has a market, get communal farming. I'll probably actually end up finishing a bit early because there's something I want to have a look at elsewhere on YouTube. Croton Academy. Larissa Amphitheater. Halicarnassus can now recruit next to fucking nothing. Roads will be useful in Halicarnassus for sure. The biome, okay, so that's repairs into the biome. That's all good. Various recruitment has happened and somebody got married. Athens is now really unhappy for some reason. Hang on, where's the army that was there?
Ready to sail.
Oh, you're on this fleet, yes. In fact, I could take out the Greeks and not need to worry about them anymore. But I think the smarter idea would be... Let's take Cadonia, because that's going to be good for trade. I mean, there's... purple... There's 3 purple dyes. I think that's silver or stone of some description. It's quite fertile. There's a fishing village. There's going to be a lot going on in Crete. Suffice it to say. Placus the Wrathful can pick up another Praetorian. And... should be another Praetorian on the way down from Rome. Yes. Rome is actually very unhappy at the moment, so we'll have to dump taxes in Rome slightly. Probably something to do with squalor. Alessia is also unhappy, even despite the fact that it's got low tax rates. And 3 generals in there. So let's just recruit some peasants as a Keep Alessia Happy campaign. Mogontiacum has... Yeah, not quite the same issue. Mogontiacum is going to be a lot easier to manage because we can just up the amount of games going on. Condate needs lower taxes. Couldn't go to the 3 races. That's fine. Narbo needs a peasant recruitment campaign going on. There we go. Quick and easy way of artificially lowering population is to just recruit peasants. Cordoba, that. More legionaries, and then some peasants. The reason the peasants are really useful is because they are 240 per unit as opposed to 160. Which is why peasants are always used for these little recruitment drives. And that fleet, however you can.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Moves depleted, sir.
We're going to form up the fleet at sea.
Move, sir.
Curta can now fall to
Engage the enemy.
my clearly far superior forces. Servius Scipio, it's another faction error. I think they are actually hiding their faction leader now at this point. But I'll be finishing up actually early by my standards. I'll be finishing up at 6:30. Because there's a stream I want to go watch that's currently on, and I can't watch it at the moment because I'm streaming myself. And there's some stuff I want to get done today.
Today we face those proud Romans, the Scipii. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance. Be careful. The enemy will undoubtedly try to slaughter us at a distance. We must charge home and stop their cowardly plan. I fought and lost against these.
What stream is it? It's
something that will happen again.
Actually, it's a stream from a friend of mine.
Today, you taste the fruits of
I don't want to advertise it because I know most people wouldn't be into the game that he's playing, but I want to watch his stream to support him, and because he's streaming something I've got a lot of interest in. Myself.
And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of...
Like, I'm not trying to be a dick by not advertising his stream. It's just that if I'm being blunt, the way that I talk here would get me banned in his stream. And actually in my own usual streams, I'd get banned from... Actually, I don't want ladders. The siege tower would be safer for troops. A bit slower, but safer. Siege towers can't take that. The gateway. You moron. So let's start the battle and just get the siege towers moving towards the walls, and then... the selected unit cannot attack walls. Yes, it can. It's a fucking siege tower. Okay, so take this wall then. Can you get up a damaged wall? No, because the walls are damaged, I can't take them. The reason that I'm not advertising it is because number one, it's farm sim, which I know not many people here will have interest in, and number two, it's very, very PG, and I'm a mod there, and I don't want to ban guys that that have come from here and got used to the non-PG rules here, and then go over there and they're like, fuck you.
Our siege towers have reached the walls.
Doesn't tend to
Now there
look
will
good.
be hard fighting to break the defenses.
This is going to end badly for me, I think. I need to, as quickly as possible, take the gateway, but they've got light auxilia there and an early cohort there. Do I have any Praetorians? I do not have Praetorians. However, since the siege towers have got to the walls, we can actually drop the ladders. Okay, so we'll get a good flank on there. Courtesy of
This is a step on the path
that
to
little
victory.
tiny fucking hole in the wall
The
that apparently
towers are
prevents
at
a
the
siege tower
walls.
from attacking. Right. I am concerned about how this is going to go. Because they got a legionary cohort there. I want to get my men up on this wall quickly. So what I'm going to do is I actually want my men up on the walls. And as many men as I can get up there as quick as I can, so I'm going to order them to walk forward. I don't want them running. As counterintuitive as it is, I want them walking. We'll just speed up time here until the siege towers have deployed fully, which won't be too long. He says, hopefully. The siege towers have deployed. Well, that one has at least. You three. Can you form into Testudo, please? Just for your own safety. Same over here. Form up into Testudo while you're preparing. Because in Testudo formation you tend to take less damage. The downside of Testudo is that it is incredibly slow moving. So I mean, the unit that originally brought the siege tower to the wall is dead. Already. But the units that are now in Testudo are not going to die as much. Oi, I told you to slow down to normal speed, please. Must have done that in between frames. So should be 4 units. Yes, fantastic. $151 against 146. Maybe 143 or something. But the more men I can get up onto the walls now, the less damage I'll take. The other units are not up on the walls yet. Can I get this down to twice speed? Yeah, that makes the game a lot happier to run. Could you please get up on the wall, guys? Like, it'd be really convenient if you could get up on... Do I have to deploy you out of Testudo? Or undeploy the Testudo or whatever. Can you guys... get up on the wall as well, please? It'd be really convenient if you could all get up on the wall and try and fight the light auxilia that seem to be so fucking difficult to kill. We got 2 units up on this wall now. Unfortunately, the Scipii do have a defender's advantage here. And just looking at the time, this is likely to be the last battle I do today. Bit of a foreshortened stream, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes streams are a bit shorter than I would like, sometimes they're a bit longer than I planned. Just kind of happens that way sometimes. And how are these guys doing over here? They're getting killed almost immediately. Like, they're not coming up in numbers that are high enough to actually cause an issue. However, get out this Testudo, get up on the wall. I'm gonna get even more men in, and hopefully, by throwing them into the meat grinder, just attrition will kill these guys off. Over here, meanwhile, we've still got men coming up onto the wall. We've got a good little battle going here. Although they do seem to be actually wiping through our men quite easily. I don't know what's going wrong today. I mean, if we lose this battle, we lose this battle. It's not going to be the end of the world. It'll be a shame indeed, but it won't be. Music is epic. This is the in-game music. This is just the soundtrack of the game. I know what the issue is. I haven't a fucking army to attack, have I? Watch as they now actually do something. I mean, I've got a plan. You guys pick up the ladders. I have an idea. It's a dumb idea, but it might just work. Go to the wall there. Almost back to the roots. This is... Why the fuck are my men dying so badly here? Like, technically, the Scipii troops are outnumbered there and here. But my men are just not capable of getting onto the walls in numbers high enough to actually cause a problem, because they're dying almost immediately on this side. Like, 2 men go up, 3 men up now. 2 men, no men. 1 man, 2 men. 3 men, no men. I think some of these guys are actually dying of heart attacks. Either that or the AI's cheating again, because I'm noticing that the guys back here are actually making attacks. So they might be taking a lot more damage than they actually should. Right, over here then, we're now dropping men into the middle of their army unintentionally. And those men are getting almost immediately slaughtered. Because apparently, Legionary Cohort versus early Legionary Cohort, the Legionary Cohort wins via steamroller magic fucking AI bullshit or something, I don't know. I want to try something here, pull my archers up and take out their ballistas. If I can. But this is early Legion cohort against three different early Legion cohorts. And early Legion cohort, this one wins every single time. In fact, they're barely losing men. Welcome back, Nahuf. I'm surprised that you're not watching the other stream. I would be, if I had a choice. Are you guys just gonna run up to the wall and stand there? Yeah, you're gonna run up to the wall, complain about being attacked, and just stand there. However, I've got an idea. Run, you fucking pigs. I've got several ideas, one of which might just work. You've been busy today. Yes. I have not. I'm calling AI bullshit here. I'm gonna be honest. On both fronts. Yeah, there's men way further back than should be there attacking.
Our soldiers have reached the walls with ladders. The bravest will soon be over the defenses.
Is it wrong of me to call AI bullshit when the AI is pulling up bullshit? No. I feel like I'm justified in calling AI bullshit in this situation. Because they're pulling off shit that just isn't possible. Don't just put the fucking ladder against the wall, get up on the wall! Jesus fuck, do I have to tell you to... Do I have to tell you guys to scratch your arse? You guys come over here as well. Archers should be firing at will, they are. Fantastic. I'm pulling a legionary cohort off the bullshit brigade, as I'm now calling it. My archers are peppering them with fire, but probably doing next to no damage because cheaty AI. And I'm more than happy to say that the AI, yeah, I'm more than happy to make claims the AI cheats, because it's a proven thing. The AI just pulls generals out of its fucking arse sometimes. Like in this situation, I should be picking off each and every one of them in a single hit, but nope, they're killing me instead. It's the exact same logic the game was using over there and over there, but nope, it works the exact opposite way over here. I mean, on the bright side, it does look like some men are actually starting to survive over here, so we might get some men up on the walls. Mainly because they're banned. I think they're starting to abandon the walls for no reason whatsoever. Either that or they're quite happy to let my archers kill my own men. I mean, finally the AI logic is starting to work in my favor. Gotta go in. That's fine. Yeah, Jeff. course my archer's getting shot to shit. Why wouldn't it be? Hey, the wolf kid. How you doing? Excuse my saltiness. The game is pulling bullshit out of its arse again. But I saw that. Look at this. They're coming through in pairs. Those two were inside of each other. On the bright side, the cohorts that have come up through this siege tower are actually making progress now. The guys that come up through this one are probably still getting murdered by the AI for no good reason. Yep, AI bullshit logic still working fine over here. I can almost guarantee as well that 3 turns ago that ballista did not exist. And probably when I actually set the city under siege it didn't exist. I don't mind difficult battles, I don't mind challenges. I do mind when the AI just... Those guys are just running off the wall entirely. I do mind when the AI just starts pulling nonsense. And cheat, just flat out cheating. Like, it's probably going to do it here again. Okay, so that's problem number 1 solved. Now we move through the gates. Through the doorway, and yep. No immediate bullshit, but
our soldiers have done well this day.
More than there should be.
Taken.
You can therefore get up on the walls now. Like, we've lost the majority of our army here. Well over half. We've killed almost half of theirs, but the logic and the numbers don't actually stack up to what should have happened. So we're going to squeeze these guys pretty much into a sardine tin. Could you maybe consider possibly getting up with the walls sometime this fucking week, guys? That'd be very nice. Are some of you actually trying to? No. I thought some of them were trying to magically climb onto the wall from the other side. Yep, I think the bullshit's beginning again, because they're suddenly starting to make some headway. I know, my guys had randomly decided they wanted to throw spears. As soon as this group here are done, we can head around and start dealing with this group over here. Hopefully start getting archers and stuff up onto the walls. Granted, the walls have already killed enough of our archers to basically make it not worthwhile, but we'll give it a try nonetheless. In fact, they've killed 4 entire units. This one unit. The reasons I call bullshit mode. Alright, now that we have the gateway secured, at least we can deal with the ballistas. We're bringing in our cavalry, and this is going to be the majority of the problem solved. In fact, the gates are dealing with the ballistas themselves. But just to be on the safe side, let's the gates open, bring the cavalry in, and just annihilate their ballista unit. Will AI bullshit continue over here now? Yes, because I've not lost a single man yet. I've seen 3 men fall since I came over here. We've lost a man, but we've lost 5 or 6 now. There's no way that unit is possibly as good as the game is saying it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bypass it. Senior General's unit is just here. Yes, it is. I'm going to actually bypass the General's unit as well because I just want to take the city by default now at this point. How have they all broken? Why is this cav just walking as well? Like the game's just making everything do random shit now. Like I said, I don't mind when there's a challenging battle or when stuff doesn't go my way, but when it's AI bullshit effectively, because well, it's difficult, therefore, oh well, it makes it a challenge. No, it's just the AI fucking cheating. There's no challenge in the AI cheating. Short of these guys having gold weapons and gold armor, I don't see how this is even possible. Because they've not lost a single man yet, they've managed to somehow kill half of the cavalry unit. They've lost 2 men now. We have for the first time got them to pass us in terms of never mind. The Scipii briefly let past us in terms of men lost, but no, the AI bullshit decided to come back and start killing my men again. Oh, of course my general's dead.
And now he
of course he is.
Birds. His men may soon be bird food too. Great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
General.
Everyone just go in and attack the cavalry auxilia that are going to be miraculously amazing. I am frustrated at this point, but the fucking game being... Like, watch this, the cavalry auxilia is going to murder everything somehow. That was meant to be a joke, not an actual serious thing that actually fucking happens. Heavy cav beats cavalry auxiliary every time, yet except when the AI decides, no it doesn't. Also, apparently, I've got a new general. Because all I've got left in this entire army is 2 men. 2 units. That's it, that's my entire army now. Is this legion. This legionary cohort. And some cavalry. Mainly because the legionary cohort of bullshit is stuck on the walls. I'm just going to accept the fact that the AI has decided to... Yep. Fantastic. I'm going to end the battle.
Leading the army. Victory!
Exterminate the populace. The entire army needs retraining. Somehow... Oh, most of what happened was actually injuries, apparently. That said, Curta needed to burn. Kaiser Stace, can you hop onto a boat and get over to Carthage this turn?
Off the boat. General,
Yeah, pretty much.
engage the enemy.
But that's gonna do it for today. I'm just too salty to continue effectively, and I want to go watch something else as well. Normally I finish the 7. It's 15 minutes early. I don't mind too much. The only Scipii settlements remaining are Carthage, Thapsus, and Dimity. And I get the distinct feeling, if I move this guy down here, there's no family member in. Oh, of course, the fucking faction leaders in Dimity. So I'm gonna I actually have to take Dimity. The game is forcing me to take a settlement that I don't want or need, to give me an even larger... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just fucking me over with the Egyptians really now, isn't it? So next time the Scipii will fall, the Greeks will probably fall too at some point, and we're gonna start fighting the Egyptians, or I might give up and just start playing different games entirely, because Rome Total War is starting to the AI bullshit phase of the game. But I'll leave you guys by saying I've been MoonbowDave. Hope you enjoyed more than I did at the end. If you did, hit the like button and all that bullshit. You know, subscribe apparently is a thing. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.